What's up, my folks? I hope everyone is doing good. Let's talk a little bit about how you start them out. I had a lot of questions about that, how weaning puppies. Man, I start them kind of young. I just use it like that. I just put something clean down. The main thing is being very sterile. And I just grind meat up and put warm water in there with it, make like a soup, and they'll learn to drink the water out of it. But what I do is I put it in there before I put the bitch in to let them nurse. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they just worry about that milk and not really mess with their food. So I just woke them up and fed them, and then I'll put the bitch in here and let her have what's left. You know, and they can learn from watching their mama eat too is good. You know what I mean? And then I'll pull it out and let her nurse them and clean up this. But keep it real clean. Like, don't leave that there on the blanket and for a long time, because it's real nasty. It'll get bacteria and shit. So right after you feed them and she does her thing with them, take that out, change their bedding, and wash it. Okay? Or you're gonna get sick puppies if you don't. All right. And I had people asking about their pups dying. You guys are losing your pups. You guys are gonna have to bring them in. It's too hot out here in the south. You can't expect your bitch to whelp a litter and make milk and take care of them. I mean, at very least, keep her in a very cool area with fans going. I've talked to several of y'all this weekend already, Friday, Saturday, and this morning too, about who's losing puppies. It's hot. You're going to lose them. You got to help them too. Keep them hydrated. You're going to have to bottle feed them. It's work, guys. And your female, have some respect for her. It's hard for her to take care of that litter. You know what I'm saying? Give her extra feed. You just don't feed them once in the morning, once in the evening when they eat a lot when they're nursing puppies. They eat a lot. They 4 times at least what you normally would feed them. And milk. Add milk. I give a couple servings, big bowls full of the same milk I make for my puppies. The same recipe. I give it to the females. But when you're weaning your pups, make sure you got them on probiotic. Bottle feed them a few times with the probiotics, and make sure you get that probiotics in their system good. When I mix that food up, I forgot to tell you, I just buy the pills. The PB8s is what they're called, probiotic 8s, and I put about a half of the capsule sprinkled in and mixed in their food every time I'm feeding with them. So they're getting those, the proper probiotics in their body. But that's important too. But yeah, you're gonna have to bottle feed. You're gonna have to keep your females cool, keep them very hydrated, fresh, clean, cool water. Milk. Give her a couple milk meals. If she's out there in the heat though, it's gonna be hard for her to make good milk. I mean, I keep my bitches in when I have a litter. They're always inside, and all, especially in the summer, even in the winter. I mean, I don't care. That's what I got this room like this for, so I can keep them kind of really climate controlled. But that's important. That's why y'all are losing them. I mean, they're fading out. It's just too hot for them. Bring them in. Put them in a spare room. Put them somewhere. I know it's a lot of work, but that's about the only way you're going to get litters in this heat. Unless you got a really good shady spot with a lot of good fans going on them, keeping them cool, and you might do okay. But we got to talk a little bit of business now, guys. Let's talk about the Working Dog Breeders Coalition. Okay, that's the name we come up with. I've got a lot of emails and talked to a lot of guys. A lot of you guys want to help, and I appreciate it. And I'll tell you what we need. I'm firmly convinced that dog men are not computer experts. It kind of scares me when there's a dog man that is. But we need what they call a secretary and a treasurer. We have a expert in marketing and business that's going to be a consultant. He just can't sit on the board. He doesn't have the time. This is somebody that's going to dedicate a little time for it. Somebody that's good on the computer, can make Facebook and do all that shit, check all that kind of stuff for us, and make a web page or whatever, an advertisement. But we have, like I said, consultants that are, send us in the right direction on everything. But we do need what they call a secretary, which is probably the hardest job of it. And we need a good bean counter, man. Somebody good with money that can manage money and be a treasurer and keep us on the right path like that. So that's what we need. We got everything else, but we need those two and we'll have a full board. And but we need somebody that, like I said, that's got skills on the computer. You know, it's kind of difficult. And I've gotten an email this morning about some clown. He's, like I told you guys, once I'm a hard target. They're hammering on me right now because of this. I told you the haters were going to come out. Okay, I told you. Just watch. Them same guys that are hammering on it, sending people to your house, the animal control and all that. That's the same guys that's online pretending to be dogmen. That's what I was telling you guys. You got to watch out. They're the same, one and the same. I mean, but yeah, I know there's a guy on there saying I don't give my dogs water, don't give my dogs shade, I'm terrible, I do this and do that. The motherfucker don't know me, don't move me. If you think that my dogs are mistreated, you're insane. You're just insane. I mean, there is no other way to say it. Insane. I mean, I don't leave my house for more than 2 hours because of my dogs. I mean, I just won't. I won't. If I can't be back in 2 hours, I don't go. I went fishing this morning in the lake behind me. I was back in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it works with me. I mean, even when I don't have puppies, I don't go very far. If I am gone, somebody's here to take care of them. So, you know, them people are just, they're batshit crazy. That's all they are, guys. They're just batshit crazy. But we have to defend ourselves from the crazy ones now. They have the biggest voices and have the most accounts pretending to be more people. Just remember that. They have the biggest voices on these kind of things. And they're not scared to lie. They're not scared to go out and lie on somebody and just basically try to get them in trouble. So just remember that. So this is why we're doing this. But, you know, I appreciate all the help. And we'll take all the consultants we can. We'll take all the help we can. Everything helps. I mean, like, when we'll get everything set up with some kind of cash app for it or whatever. That's why we need a good secretary and a good treasurer. I mean, I'm not good with nothing on the computer. I mean, you know, and I got guys come on, let's do hog videos. Look, this cell phone is how I do this. I got a camera, but it's in Florida still. I don't even know how to work the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot to just do this. You guys, I put little clips when, you know what, most of the guys when they're catching hogs, really the hunters, they don't video it. Them guys have a production crew. They have a whole bunch of people filming and helping and all. When we're out in the woods, it's usually 1 or 2 or 3 people at the most. What we do a proof of catch. You take a 5-second clip of the dogs when the pig and you shut it off and get to work. You know what I'm saying? And I put some of them little 5-second clips on here of some excellent stuff on my community or shorts, whatever. I mean, Corey's Bay Dogs working a whole slew of hogs together, got them bunched up so tight they can't even move. You know, shit that you don't see every day. You don't even get a like on it. You guys don't want to see it. You don't even want to look at it. Y'all just want, you know. So I'm not going to break my neck to put it out there. Y'all take care and y'all keep on bulldogging. Because we got a lot more important shit to worry about right now. Y'all take care and keep on bulldogging.